News. I'm Juliet Litman.
I'm David Jacoby.
Jacoby, did you put the phone number in your Instagram bio?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay. You said you were going to.
I know.
You sent it to me on Instagram.
I say I'm going to do a lot of things.
I have the number in my bio. And of course, the number is 850-STEW-136. Give us a call with your listener food news. We want to hear from you. And we're just building a relationship with our audience here. So I'm going to be honest. I'm sick. So wish me the best on this podcast. I have a sinus infection.
I know. And you were taking medicine earlier today.
Yeah,
You're really doing this. You're committed to food news.
I loaded up before.
You're committed to food news.
Like all the pills into my mouth. So I'm ready to go now. On that note, let's hit our first story, which is a controversy that comes to us from 10 miles south of Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bar called Alibi where after 9 p.m., no solo drinkers will be admitted. You must be there in a party. And the reason given by the proprietor of Alibi is
Peters.
For safety. He said this is in everyone's best interest. Jacoby, Mr. Solo Drinker. What do you think? You love to go for a solo drink at a bar.
Sometimes I would prefer to be by myself at a bar than with friends.
You enjoy it.
Yes.
I don't think that's like a weird thing to say. I also like to go out for dinner alone.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, I get it.
Dinner alone with a book is
great time.
God.
If only for me right now.
Yeah.
Keep going. So what do you think? Give us your takes. Like, I don't even have a question. I just want you to unleash.
Okay. I went on a roller coaster of emotions with this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because first I was like, fuck Carl Peters. This is what I do. And then I read the whole thing. I was against this at first. And then I looked up the town. I was like, is this like a dangerous place?
No.
And he said, I want to keep the license. He kept saying he wanted to keep the license. Like, what is he worried about happening? And then what I saw was the after 9 p.m. thing. I was like, oh, okay. And then I also started thinking it's his establishment. He has the right to refuse whoever he wants.
First right of refusal.
And then I started thinking they must be popular.
Alibi?
If you're sending people away from your establishment,
sure,
then you must be doing well. And then I started thinking, what kind of jerks does he have to deal with where this has been a problem in the past? I started off hating him, then I empathized with him. And then it was one of those things where, you asked me, what happened to you to make you this way? Like, what happened in this bar that made this policy necessary?
I don't know. It's very hard to tell. I have to say, I think Carl Peters is loving the moment. Because
there's a photo shoot.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yes.
The BBC did a long story about this, and he posed for photos, and he looks quite nice.
He does. He has a nice face.
He looks very good. I was like, this is a guy who I feel like has gotten better looking with age, which I think happens for a lot of men. And I'm just like, he loves being in the center of attention. Also, I think he does have a lot of pride and Alibi. Like, it seems like he really cares about it. But ultimately, I just feel like he's a dick. Like, this is a dick thing to do. Because
I started there.
Yeah. Because, he's worried about the one person who stumbles out drunk and then, has a medical emergency. Like, how often is that happening?
Is that what he worried about? See,
that's what he said.
No, there was I went to a bar that had a policy where single men couldn't talk to women that they did not know. And I don't know how they policed this.
I mean, what's the point of going to a bar then?
Good point.
I like to talk to strangers, particularly men, at bars.
I understand. I thought it was something more like that. Like, it didn't want sort of skeevy dudes.
Yes, I thought that was implied.
That's where my head was
But when he gave an example, he pointed to a medical concern after leaving the bar in the BBC article.
I mean...
So, I'm just did that happen once and you're worried about being sued again? I don't know. We're not getting all the information here.
Do you think it's for the press? It can't be for the press, right?
That he's doing this?
Yeah. That was another thought that I had. Because the photo shoot.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I do think it is also so you're not talking to a weirdo for
That's what I think it is.
If it's a big group, it's a hen do, as they say in the UK, a bachelorette party. I guess there is that. But I don't know. This whole thing is just ridiculous. Also, maybe get security. There's a lot of other ways around
get security.
This.
And also, if you're at a bar and a stranger's talking to you, you don't want to talk to them, there's a lot of ways that you can get away from that.
What this called to mind for me for some reason was imagine if they did this at a bar in Murray Hill. And for some reason, I started thinking, remember that place Tonic?
Of course.
I was like, what if they did this at Tonic?
Oh, rooftop on Tonic on a summer Saturday? Woof!
I don't know why my head went there, but I was like, I can't imagine this happening for the young people of America. That'd be terrible.
Okay, good point. And we'll end this story shortly, but I also thought this is, let's say Tonic had that policy and you were bummed out. because you wanted to go to Tonic by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
There are 17 other bars within 100 yards.
Oh, totally.
So I felt the same way about Alibi. So if you want to have a drink by yourself, go across the street.
Did you double check that Alibi is near other drinking establishments?
Of course not.
I mean, let's check it out right now.
Okay.
Because maybe they also have like a, some kind of, I don't know.
A stranglehold?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the license?
There's a lot of clubs nearby.
Yeah.
There's Kennedy's Irish Bar. There's the Bricklayers. There's the Con Club.
I love the Con Club.
I think the Con Club does sound good. I think I'm into Bricklayers, just checking it out here.
For News Road Trip?
It's called Bricklayers Arms. Yeah. Can we, Maggie, if you're listening, can we go to Altrincham outside of Manchester in the United Kingdom?
Yes.
Maybe taking a Manchester United or a Man City football match? Who's to say? Sounds great to me.
Sounds fantastic.
All right, let's move on to our next story. This one is over to Rome. Do you watch Emily in Paris?
No.
Well, starting December 18th, it's Emily in Rome.
Oh.
And she will not be going to Cafe Greco, Antico Cafe Greco, which was formerly the oldest cafe in all of Rome on the street that's like right at the Spanish Steps.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Rome not too long ago. I avoided going to the feet of the Spanish Steps. I've been there before. I was like, it's
I
too
like
crowded,
this.
too
Yeah,
crowded.
sort of like going to the Statue of Liberty when you come to New York. It's like,
or like
there
Times
it is.
Square.
I've seen it before. Yeah.
I think it's like something like that. You're just like, nah, I'm good.
Great call.
Anyway, this is closed because there's been a dispute with the landlord. And so it's actually been closed for like a few years. But now the landlord has, and it was sort of like a stalemate while they were going through litigation. But now the landlord has really stepped things up and they're like bringing in a new proprietor.
They raised the rent like what, 700% or something?
It was a lot. It was like
increase.
From 400 euros to like 600.
And they went, look at the numbers. They went, here's one thing to note. It was an 80-year lease.
Yes.
So they signed the lease 80 years ago, which is an amazing deal. But at some point, 80 years is going to pass. You can't help it.
It was from 17,000 euros to 120,000 euros.
That's a big raise.
Yes, it's almost 10 times.
That's going to change the bottom line. The finance department at Cafe Greco's like, wait a second. This is going to have an impact on our business.
I bet, though, that they make a lot of money there.
A lot of money.
Yeah, it's a 7x in the rent. It's a lot.
Yeah, I thought that was amazing. There's one aspect of the story that I really want to discuss.
Okay, what is it?
They mentioned all of the famous people that have been there. Princess Diane.
Sure.
Pablo Picasso. We went to the Picasso Museum together. Loved it.
I loved it as well. We had a great time.
And
it wasn't long enough,
And they mentioned Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill was there in 1890.
Sure was.
And I was thinking to myself, what is Buffalo Bill doing sipping a cappuccino in Italy?
Also, sorry, just before that, how fucking long did it take Buffalo Bill to get to Italy in 1890?
What I'm thinking. The guy rides horses. You can't ride a horse to Italy.
No.
And then I was like, what is he doing there?
Once he arrives in England, or maybe Spain, he then has to get to Rome.
This blew my mind.
It's like a month-long journey at least.
So then I learned that there's something called Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. So basically what he does is he puts on like a traveling circus.
Yeah.
And this is how he made his money. And they put on he had like a traveling circus that went to Europe. Imagine the boat ride.
Well, I can because I watched The Gilded Age and they went from the US to the UK.
But do they have buffaloes and horses and cowboys?
No, but you're actually tapping into something that I've read a lot about. I've read a lot about ocean exploration in the 1870s and 1880s. I read this book called The Wide Wide Sea by Hampton Sides, and it's about Captain Cook's final voyage. And in it, they go from the UK to like the South Pacific and Hawaii up to Alaska and back.
Jesus.
And they fucking bring all this livestock with them. There's like cows and pigs. Well, they're also bringing it to give as like gifts to the indigenous people.
I get stressed out packing for like a 4-day trip. Imagine packing for we might never make it back.
You're stuck on a ship for months at a time with pigs and cows. And
my God.
It's disgusting. It's horrible. So yeah, this was common.
So the Buffalo Bill goes out there, so he puts on this little show and he competes against Italian cowboys, and he's basically like the N1 mixtape.
Sure, it's like,
of the day.
Rodeo.
Yeah, and he goes around, and I was fascinated by this because they have a portrait of him on the wall, and he looks awesome, by the way.
Cool.
Great. He looks so good.
Handsome man.
I couldn't believe it because I got like Buffalo Bill and Billy the Kid mixed up. So I
understand.
I was like, what is like a murdering cowboy doing out in Rome sipping a cappuccino at this place?
Maybe he was hiding out.
Shout to Buffalo Bill and shout to Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen, who you don't like.
No, I don't. But whatever. Okay, moving on. A heist. I actually got a lot of DMs about this, like somewhere between like 3 and 7.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah.
There was a heist of wine in the Virginia wine area. I wouldn't call it wine country. I've been to it. It's like a wine area. It's nice. Actually, Rembert Brown had his wedding not too far from where this occurred.
Yeah. Fantastic wedding.
Yeah, it was a great time. Basically, 6 bottles of a French Pinot Noir were stolen from a restaurant. They were Romane Conti's, and it was a total of $38,000. And the reason why this is so significant is it was 6 bottles that totaled $38,000.
This was 6 that turned into 4.
Yes, they found 2 lying in the grass, which we'll come back to that in a second. But this is the wine of billionaires, and it was a man and a woman team who were stealing it together. The woman was detained at the site, and the man ran off with the wine.
Yes.
And my first reaction to the story was like, that guy's an asshole. I can't believe he left his partner behind. I cannot believe it. Also, there's just a lot of details on this. The Washington Post went really ham. The article
really did.
is by Dan Morse and Emily Heil, and they have a lot of details.
So there's one detail that really caught my eye, Juliet.
Okay, what is it?
That they were like, go after that man. And there was a patron who like jumped into the fray, and the patron owned a Porsche. And I started thinking, I was like, this guy's had a Porsche, and he's been driving it like 60, 70 miles an hour for the whole time he's had a Porsche. And this is when he actually gets to use a sports car for like sports car activities.
He finally got to have his James Bond moment.
So happy. Sometimes when I sit down in sports cars and I look at the mile per hour gauge and it goes up to 180, I'm like, what's the point of that? When are you going to go?
I never want to drive that
fast. I go
like
95, I get a little freaked out. Like imagine going
95?
140.
Yeah, I'm freaked out.
Yeah. No, I mean like driving across like Nebraska where you're like not making any turns. You just don't even notice that you're going 100 miles an hour.
Freaky.
But like I think that this guy just joined the chase because he had the car
he was like,
built
I got
for a
it,
chase.
guys.
Exactly.
I'm ready to go.
Finally, I get to use this thing.
Oh my God. Yeah. He was so happy to do it. His name's not even in the article, which is really funny too. It's like just the Porsche owner.
And I also think the article, like whenever like an animal runs on a sports field, because I've been in sports TV for a long time, it gives you an excuse to run the history of animals running on sports field video. Sure. And that's what this article did.
Yeah,
they're like, this was a heist.
Beat. Yeah,
they're like, this was a heist. Also, other wine heists. And they listed all of the ones that we've talked about in the past.
This occurred at the L'Auberge Provençale Inn and Restaurant, which does sound nice. So cool for them. Virginia wine country is like very pleasant. It's like a nice place to go for like a weekend trip. I recommend it if anyone was wondering.
Yeah, I think that like wine country is great, like Napa or whatever.
Yeah.
All wine countries are great though. Like all of them.
Yeah, I think some are greater than others.
Fair.
Like the weather is better in Napa than in Virginia.
You're always going to have a good time outside in nature,
nice. It's also
sipping
like,
wine.
And their thing is like hospitality. So it's in general like a very lovely experience usually. Okay, we have another heist. Would you like to give the details? It's usually your role.
Which one was this one?
This is one that comes from, again, the UK, and it's about from wine to langoustines, a.k.a. shrimp.
So this is essentially someone who has figured out the delivery system of how expensive food gets to the restaurant. A lot of the time, the heists that we discuss are someone who's in the restaurant, like these 2 people in Virginia, but this person is
someone targeting a truck.
Yes, well, that's happened before.
Obviously.
Yes. Unique name, not going to give it. Who's working in logistics says that happens a lot.
We don't even know the half of it.
Yeah, we're at the tip of the iceberg of truck theft. But this person has figured out the delivery system, and they get to the expensive food before it gets to the restaurant, which I found to be pretty smart, if you ask me.
We talk about this literally every week. The fact that there's such an opportunity to resell stolen food and wine and drinks, I'm just like, should I be wondering where my food is coming from? Like my langoustines?
Probably not. I mean, when was the last time you had a langoustine?
Well, that's true. Langoustine's fine. But what about beef? What about steak? That's stolen here in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just something to consider. Anyway, there's a very big like crime ring around this happening in Europe, essentially.
Yeah.
So guard your langoustines.
And they're investigating.
They sure are. Okay, let's move on to the world's most expensive chocolate. I read this article, and it's about Toax, which is a Ecuadorian chocolate that is very fancy. They have a Master Series bar that are sold for $490. We've been doing this podcast on and off for like several years. I've never heard of this chocolate before.
Never heard of it.
I'm like embarrassed. Like we aren't doing our jobs.
No, we're not.
So I think we should try it. I think maybe we should try the expensive one. But
The $490 one?
Yeah.
Producer Mike is having a heart attack right now.
Well,
I don't know if it's in the budget.
I'm curious. Also, I don't know if the tariffs are
whole story
like
is
on
that there
this now.
is a $7.50 version.
I was going to say, if you want to try a different one, they also now make bites that are $700. So that means $7.50. But do you want just one bite of the world's most expensive chocolate?
Yeah.
You do?
I have a couple thoughts on this.
Okay.
One is, I think that they should apply this to all sort of like luxury goods and experiences. Like you can't afford the whole thing. Like I'll never be able to like charter a yacht, but like what if I could just like go on a 1-hour yacht trip?
Well, that exists. I've done that.
That exists?
Yeah. When I was in France, like I went on a vintage yacht for like an afternoon. It was fun. So,
I like this idea.
Yeah, so it exists.
I like this a lot.
It's sort of like Rent the Runway. Like I can't afford a $2,000 dress, but I can rent it for a week.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So
remember when they had like helicopters going to JFK for like $150?
Still exists. Yeah.
No, I know, but they're more expensive. Like Uber did it for a while, where it was like $150 or something. Like that sounds awesome.
Do you know there's an Uber shuttle now for like $20-something?
I did see that.
It's pretty awesome. If I didn't have a baby, I would be doing that to go to the airport.
I did see that.
It seems great.
I'm curious how many stops there's going to be between here and the airport, though.
I think it just like it doesn't pick you up at your home. Part of it is you have to go to a location.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, it's also so much cheaper. It's fantastic.
Here's another thought I had in this story.
Okay.
It says that, here we go. We found that skipping the tempering and conching not only creates an addictive crumbly texture, but also preserves the full aromatic floral bouquet. I had no idea what tempering and conching was, so I looked it up. Even conching, like when I looked it up, the little red squiggly line went underneath it, like it's not really a word. I was like, what, do they even know about this? So tempering is a controlled heating and cooling of melted chocolate so the cocoa butter crystals line up properly. I won't go into the rest of the details. And conching happens much earlier in chocolate production. It's the process of mixing, crushing, and aerating the chocolate for hours, sometimes days, in a machine called a conch. Interesting.
Like at the shell.
Yeah, but I never really thought about how chocolate's made.
Me neither. I know about like cacao, but I've never considered it.
I just thought you took some like cocoa powder and some milk and like some sugar and just sort of mixed it up.
This is kind of like the time I think like a few years ago, I was like, how is cheese made on this pod? And I was like, I've never really thought about it. I'm like, I know it's from mold and like it's like dairy, but I'm like, yeah, how is cheese made? Like,
do you know how many times I've Googled how a microwave works?
How many?
At least 12.
Oh, cool. That's not that many. That seems like a good number.
Still don't really know.
Okay, moving on to our TikTok video of the week, essentially. This woman on a 16-hour flight from SFO, so I assume she was going to like Australia or like Fiji, is sitting next to someone who has brought snacks onto the plane. And in this video, as you can see, this person, her seatmate, has a like small bowl teeming over with hard-boiled eggs. She says it's 24. Doesn't look like that many.
It can't be 24.
But it was so many hard-boiled eggs. And then she said there's also broccoli, which we couldn't see.
But they look peeled.
The eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look peeled.
They look peeled.
But they were like
all
intact.
put together in a bowl.
And then broccoli. And broccoli, sneaky, smelly food.
Very steamed broccoli.
Very smelly. So that's awful.
Yeah.
It also like smells like rotting food or farts. Like it's pretty bad.
So do eggs.
And hard-boiled eggs are like one of the most disgusting things to me. A hard-boiled yolk, I will absolutely never eat.
Really?
Revolting. Absolutely revolting.
Oh, really?
Ugh, no thank you. And so
I had no idea. Why the yolk specifically?
I don't know the texture. Both is gross to me, but the yolk, the texture, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
It's a real no thank you.
Oh, this story made me think that hard-boiled eggs are a great healthy snack and I need more of them in my life.
Oh my God.
So here's my question for you about this story.
Okay.
What do you do?
It's a great question. We've been on this flight. We've been on a 15-hour flight. And I had the pleasure of not having to sit next to anyone. I was so grateful.
It's a United experience.
Yeah, it was a great flight. I watched The Traders Australia on my phone and to prepare, obviously.
Research.
Yeah. I think
you don't know the answer.
I think that I would have to say something to the person next to me.
What do you say, Juliet Litman?
I think I would say, like, can you put that away when you're done?
Let's say, what do you put it away?
I don't know what you do.
Put it when you're done, when I'm done eating it, put it away?
I don't know what you do. It's so terrible.
See, that's the thought that I had. I was like, I think I do nothing. I think I do nothing. I think I take a picture.
Vomit?
I think I just take a picture like this woman did.
I think I would be very ostentatious with my revulsion so that the person would like feel.
So when you say ostentatious with your revulsion, let's act it out. So I'm the person eating the eggs.
I would be like looking, giving them dirty looks.
I'm the person eating the eggs, yeah.
And I'd be like giving you dirty looks and like being like, ugh. I would like make sounds.
There you go. Now it's like, all right, so then what if I do nothing to your sounds?
And then I go to TikTok and tell everyone about it.
There you go. I think that's the only answer.
She did all she could do.
This is what it made me think. I was like, well, what would I do if that happened next to me? And I did this thought exercise. I was like, I think I ended up after a long thought. I was like, nothing. I do nothing. I do nothing about it. They have their rights to eat food, snacks.
The comments on the video are so funny. It's like a bowl of fart bites. Sorry you got seated next to Mr. and Mrs. Fart. Just real lowest common denominator stuff.
Fart jokes are funny. I thought yesterday I had a salad and I brought it home and it had eggs in it. The second I opened it, my sister-in-law was like, "Oh, eggs in your salad."
Oh, disgusting. I won't eat
There's egg yolk crushed up and mixed into the salad. Would you like some?
Would you like some? Have egg salad. Oh,
really?
Oh.
Egg salad is generally disgusting, but when it's good, it's fantastic.
No.
When it's good, it's so good with lots of pepper.
Never good.
Egg salad's one of the only things that you can eat in a sandwich that needs nothing else in the sandwich.
No.
Think about that.
Tuna fish.
No, tuna fish needs other things.
No, it doesn't. I think.
Well, you mix so much in the tuna fish. That's
and you do with egg salad too.
Egg salad's a pretty simple salad.
Eggs and mayonnaise?
Yeah, pretty much.
So disgusting.
With lots of pepper.
And I like mayonnaise, but this is just disgusting. Let's move on.
Okay.
According to an article from the Fox News lifestyle section, Gen Z is making communal dining come back. Like Gen Z likes to sit at the communal dining table and have like a shared experience. And they also are willing to just, sit next to whomever.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think Gen Z deserves credit for this.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Counterpoint. Okay. I read this article. I felt bad for Gen Z.
Why?
Because of COVID and because of Zoom workplace and remote working, they're just craving interpersonal reaction. So now they're just like going to places to sit next to strangers and strike up conversations. Like that's how much they like don't interact with other people.
Again, that's going to a bar. Like
that's nothing. It's like every restaurant has a communal table.
Yeah.
Every single one. It's called
the bar.
The bar. Yeah. That's exactly what I thought as well.
I'm just like, this is giving a very old-fashioned way of being in public a lot of credit and giving Gen Z a lot of credit.
That's fair.
I think the problem is people who don't want to sit at a communal table, which here's my thing about a communal table. Almost always benches, tough on the back. Give me a chair at a communal table. I'm fine. Just don't make me sit on a bench.
It did also feel like in this article, there was a couple examples, one in New York and one in Chicago, of people that have like these sort of communal table events. Mm-hmm. And I don't mind striking up conversations with strangers, but like I don't plan on it and I don't like make reservations with the intent of striking up conversations with strangers.
You don't plan on it, but you always do it. You specifically.
Not always.
Frequently.
Short conversations. Very
like
brief
with your
interactions.
server, so you know that they'll be leaving.
Listen, now you're making fun of me, Juliet. Now you're making
I'm
fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just noting your behavior. I've dined with you a lot, and I've known you for a long time.
I've known you for a long time, and I know your smiles, and that smile is that you're making fun of me smile.
It's just like...
It is. You can't even stop it. That's your I'm making fun of you smile.
I'm not making fun of you. This is like such a specific Jacoby thing.
I'm never doing it again. Never doing it again.
Okay. One more story, which is also from the BBC by Max Matza. It's about an influencer who is named Pei Chung. She's 35. And she's been banned and arrested from several restaurants. Because she goes to them, she eats, and then she does not pay. So she's being called the Dine and Dash Diva. She's done it at Peter Luger's Steakhouse. She's done it at a few other places. She did this place, Hole in the Wall. It's in New York. I think this is a really bad plan. I do not think she should currently be in jail, which is what she is for this.
Well, I think she's being held on like $4,500 bail, which is like not hard. Any bail bondsman will put that up for you. So what are you still doing in jail? I think she's at Rikers Island.
She's at Rikers, yeah.
But like she can be out of Rikers. It's $4,500. It's $4,500, right?
Yes. It reminds me of Anna, what's her face?
Oh, yeah.
I forget her last name.
Yeah.
The one from Inventing Anna.
Yes. But essentially she dresses really fancy. This is the part that got my attention. She dresses really fancy, and then she puts up lights and has a high resolution professional camera and takes pictures of the food.
So She obviously has some kind of pathology because she's trying to be famous and get attention and then not pay. So she's like looking for like the thrill of it or something.
She draws a lot of attention to herself for someone about to commit a crime.
I know. That's why it's like just really weird.
Yeah, I think you're right. I didn't think about like the pathology part. Like she is sort of broken.
Yeah, like this is like a thing.
This is sort of like yes.
It's like a mental health crisis.
That's kind of how I
more
feel
than
now.
anything else.
Well, now I feel for her a little bit.
I feel for her because she's in Rikers.
She doesn't have to be in Rikers. I think she's
over Peter Luger's steak. This is crazy. Also, it was Anna Delvey who we were thinking of, and it is very similar. She did similar things.
Yeah, this story. I found it interesting because it got covered locally, but this was from the BBC. I was like,
it made it across the pond.
It did,
but it was also covered in the New York Times. Like it's a thing. I hope she gets out of jail soon.
I like the idea that she eats the meal, and then the server comes over and is like, "Here's your bill," because she spends hours there, by the way, which I found interesting as well. And then she says, She's proposed before. I'm not going to pay this, but I will post this on my Instagram. Imagine
doing that after you've ordered. Like do
That's
that before.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because they do this. Influencers work with restaurants where it's a known exchange. But imagine proposing that after someone has served you and the kitchen has cooked you food and be like, how about instead of money, I put this on my Instagram?
Seriously.
I wouldn't even know what to say to somebody if they proposed that.
I would be like, no thanks. We only accept one kind of currency, and that's cash.
Or credits, card.
It's the same.
You'll be paying us.
Yeah,
you'll be paying us money for this.
We don't accept Instagram posts here, so find a way to actually pay.
Do you think she's still in jail?
Yeah, I do.
All she has to do is just bail bondsman.
Yeah,
we'll put that up for her.
I'm pretty sure she's still there. So,
I hope she gets the help she needs.
She also was evicted from her apartment now because she didn't pay her rent.
She doesn't pay for things.
I'm worried about pay.
I hope she's okay.
All right, let's get to today's taste test.
I oftentimes just am thinking about food news and trying to improve food news all the time and get the best out of it. So what I've done is I've taken us on a Doritos flight.
Amazing.
So we have 2 international Doritos.
Where'd you get them?
I got them. There's a place in Westchester, and it's called like Exotic Foods, and it's basically like a bunch of gimmicky foods. So this is Doritos garlic steak flavor.
Ooh, okay.
And this is Doritos barbecue ribs flavor.
What country do these come from? Do we know?
I believe Japan.
Cool. Japanese snacks are just so popular in the U.S.
Why am I having so much trouble opening
I think you need to go this way.
Oh, okay. I opened with my mouth.
I was doing a gift guide. Do you want me to help? You got it. I was doing a gift guide on Jam Session, my other podcast.
I love Jam Session.
And you can now get so many snack boxes on a monthly basis of Japanese snacks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called Boksu box.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
So I'm going to try here the
Let's do the same one, yeah.
Garlic steak flavor.
I would like some garlic steak flavor.
It looks like Cooler Ranch.
Because it's got the green flecks? The green?
Yeah.
Cool Ranch to me is green.
This is I don't know what color it is. Takes a minute to hit. It's garlicky.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No steak, but it's garlicky. I like it.
That's good.
Yeah. It is good.
What's your preferred Dorito flavor? Cool Ranch or regular?
I like both. Different times, different.
You know what? Great call.
Yeah.
Great call.
And it's the one thing I'm not going to rank. Doritos.
The world is so polarizing.
Seriously.
You know what? It's like sometimes it's just like, I'm good.
What's our next flavor?
Barbecue ribs.
Ribs
specifically. I'm excited about this.
Barbecue sauce. I have a really small one.
You could just say barbecue sauce.
That's a lot of flavor, though.
Here's what they've done.
The aftertaste is really interesting. That tastes more like meat than the steak one to me.
That's what I was about to say. It seems like they've taken out the meat element. It's like, this is garlic steak. Tastes like garlic. This is barbecue ribs. Just tastes like barbecue sauce.
I wonder if barbecue sauce is also considered American. So it's like, this is like an American thing.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I don't want the other bite. I'm putting it down here on our secret table. Okay. Well, thank you, David Jacoby, for bringing these Doritos.
Personal food news?
Personal food news time. There's a new Mexican bakery in my neighborhood called Vato.
Ooh.
It had lines. I did not wait in line.
Lines?
Like long lines.
Did it just open?
There's now 2 places in my immediate neighborhood that have long lines. This pizza place called Il Leone. It's a pizza place from Maine. People are lining up for Maine pizza here in New York.
Amazing.
I haven't had it because it opens at 5. Vato.
Wait, you say you haven't had it because it opens at 5?
Yeah. Like that's people wait online, so it's like too late.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. 5 is a great time for me to have dinner. But
I was
like,
gonna say.
I'd have to get there earlier.
You like 4 o'clock.
Yeah. Vato, Mexican. It's an offshoot of a place in New York City, Manhattan, that I hadn't heard of called Karima. It is open. A couple things about this. It's open Thursday to Monday, so it's closed Tuesday and Wednesday. What's your take on that?
I love it.
So my hack is that I was like walking by in the morning at like 7:55, and I was like, oh, there's no line. I can go right now. But I'm like, that's only good for me on Monday, Thursday, and Friday. And I'm like, what about Tuesday and Wednesday? I just, as a neighborhood person, I would prefer 7 days a week.
Counterpoint. Here's why I like it.
Okay.
Because I feel like there's one group of people that work at Vato and they don't have like a B shift. You know what I mean? It's
true.
Like, it's like there's 4 of us. It's
also
quality
open
control.
It closes when they sell out.
Exactly. It's quality control. It's just us 4. We are the people that bake these goods. It's not like whoever you get, whatever you get.
Sure. That's fair. In a lot of places where it's like just not as densely populated, they'll be closed 2 days in the middle of the week. That. So yeah, I get it. And then I bought their tortillas. As you know, they're flour tortillas. I'm very critical of flour tortillas here in New York. I bought a pack of 10, put them in the fridge. I've been warming them up in my microwave, which I don't know how it works. I'll have to Google that for the 13th time.
You heat up the water particles in the food with waves.
Oh, interesting. Good to know.
Yeah.
And they're really good. They're a little thick. They're thick.
Yeah, I think authentic tortillas are often a little thick for my taste.
They're thick. But I made my own breakfast burrito with them. And I'm like, okay, we finally have a good flour tortilla here in New York. So I'm really excited. It also inside feels like Mexico City. Like kind of like the decor is sort of like very spare, like bright woods. It had a real Mexico City vibe, which is exciting because I feel like everyone's like, oh, Mexico City, it's so cool. And I wouldn't say Park Slope is so cool, but now we have a so cool place. So I'm excited.
Mexico City is so cool, right?
Everybody
says that. I haven't been.
I've been twice, yeah.
It's a very hipster place to go.
It's very cool. I also went to the Mexico City Grand Prix once, which was literally the most fun I've ever had. It was amazing. That's my personal food news.
Most fun you've ever had?
Yes. Hands down. It was an incredible experience. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you can have like the full Formula One paddock access experience, do it. It's so cool.
I try to like Formula One.
Okay.
I turn
it's
it
a
on.
Huge race this weekend.
And
huge.
I'm just like, Verstappen won last weekend.
Yeah, Lando needs to win for most likely
for the Cup.
Yeah. It's for the WDC, the World Drivers' Championship.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, your turn.
Over the weekend, Thanksgiving weekend, I'll do Thanksgiving Thursday. I'll eat the leftovers on Friday, but on Saturday, I'm done. I
saw yours on your Instagram. You guys had a lot of food.
Oh, yeah. We had 13 people at our home, and my wife cooks for 100.
Does that include Margot? Does that include Coco?
It also includes Coco. Yes.
13 inclusive of your child.
She eats the food.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yes, it was fabulous food. This year in particular was fantastic. But I'm over the Thanksgiving food by Saturday. On Sunday, we took the family to Red Lobster.
Okay.
And
Which location?
In Yonkers.
Okay.
After getting a Christmas tree.
Oh, how much does that cost? I just found out they're really expensive.
Okay. First of all, there's a place in New Jersey called Charlie Brown Christmas Tree Farm where you saw it down yourself. It's $60 for any tree you want.
Oh,
it's an amazing experience.
But you have to chop it down yourself.
And it's pretty about 2 hours away. And we didn't do that this year. And my kids were so pissed that we weren't going there and chopping down a tree.
Oh, that's sad.
And then we pulled up to this wonderful nursery in Yonkers, and Margot looks at this place and goes, "This is a bodega Christmas tree farm." That's what she said. And the other kids were just like, "I can't believe we're not at Charlie Brown Christmas Tree Farm." So then, I can't believe you asked the price. This is so embarrassing. They're like $150, right?
Yeah, I just found out that Christmas trees are expensive.
And then we pick one. It's $250.
What?
And I'm sitting there like, what? Like, is this thing going to clean the house?
That's not
is
a
it going to
bodega.
cook and clean? Like, is it going to take care of the baby? I was like, $250. So then my wife goes, "Why is this one so expensive?" And the guy goes, "Oh, Don't worry, I'll give it to you for 150. Just my wife just asked a question and she negotiated $100 off the price. I felt like following up to be like,
This
why
is
isn't
a
it
racket.
free?
This is a huge racket.
Yeah, so he grabs the price tag from another tree and gives us the $250 tree.
This is so weird.
Also, I can't believe you asked that question.
I can't believe a tree that you're going to have for a month.
150 is a lot.
So much money.
250 is just no. I'll just drive away.
I think that, like, in my head, Christmas trees were free. Like, I was just like, why would you pay to bring a dead tree into your house?
Yeah. It's a great tree.
I don't get it, but okay.
But Charlie Brown Christmas Tree
Also,
Farm.
don't you just, like, put it in water? Like, do you have, like, a water basin or whatever?
Yeah, you haven't dealt with a lot of Christmas trees, huh?
Zero.
Yeah. Yes.
I've never had
Yes, you
one.
put it in water. There's a basin.
That sounds like
and
a
you
mess.
fill it. And we have a tube that you stick into the tree that goes into the water like a big funnel, and you pour it into that thing.
Too much work.
Oh, you know what's the worst is when you have to take the lights and ornaments off. It's all dry and prickly, and the lights off.
Yeah, and then you
like,
put
it in your elevator, and then you
pine
have
needles
pine needles
everywhere.
everywhere. You have to clean the entire apartment building.
I've never had a Christmas tree, and I don't plan to have one.
Anyway, we went to Red Lobster. That's my personal food news.
Okay, I want to talk about Red Lobster.
We can't tell you the part that I want to talk about the Red Lobster.
Sure.
Is a couple things. Number one, there's a lot of discussion about the new CEO.
Okay.
It's like the new CEO. He put himself in the commercials, and now he's like a star.
Damola Adamola Kun.
How'd you do that?
I looked it up.
Okay. I thought you knew that off the top.
I have it in
Have you
front
seen
of
the
me.
commercial that he's in?
Well, I went to the movies. I went to see Wicked for good. And I was like, there's Damola.
He's a star.
He's in the commercial before the movie at Regal Theaters. And I was like, is everyone going to Red Lobster? Does everyone know about Damola?
I think so. And they have a new menu.
We don't have guests on this podcast, but I'd like to have Damola.
We would make an exception.
I'm going to see if we can get Damola on the pod.
I'll just email him.
I bet it's available.
It's probably just his name at gmail.com.
Or at redlobster.com.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
This is
email
just
him right now.
Crazy. Yeah, like he really is a star. And when I saw him at the movies, I was like, oh my God, Damola.
Yes. And it's really working. Just hiring a new CEO. It's almost like Dave from Wendy's. Yeah. It's like he's like you can't fire him at this point.
It's true.
And like everyone was talking about this new CEO. And then I did something wild. Because here's what happens is everyone orders like the ultimate feast. And I'm looking around the table and everyone's ordering all this stuff. I'm like, there's no chance you people are going to eat this. So I was like, I'll have a chicken Caesar salad.
Okay.
Right? The grilled chicken on the chicken Caesar salad was wonderfully seasoned and was very, very nice. And I was like, this is a good grilled chicken salad.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
It was good.
Okay, so Damola. There's some I just Googled Damola Adamola Kun email Red Lobster. And the response I've gotten at the top of my Google page is to contact Damola, send an email to damolaa9@gmail.com.
If only we had a producer.
or to dad, basically Adamola at restaurant.org. That doesn't seem right, but maybe the Gmail one.
The Gmail one will work.
I'm going to try it after this.
But do it right now.
I'll copy you and Mike.
I will say that one of my sister-in-laws ordered a boil bag, that sort of thing, and it was way too cold. And she also had.
Should we tell it?
She
Damola
also
ordered
an old fashioned, and she tasted it, and then she gave it to me to taste, and it was terrible. And then this lovely server came over,
so
and
she
didn't want to say anything.
Damola.
She didn't want to say anything, and I was like, "Tell her about the old fashioned." And this server was so great, and she was like, "Oh, my old fashioned tastes a little weird." She goes, "Oh, the old fashions are bad here."
Great service.
It was great. It was great. We had a wonderful experience. I don't mean to be negative about it. The grilled chicken on the salad was amazing, but I would say that the story wasn't that. The story is the chicken was good, and she did have cold food in the bad old fashioned, but the way they handled that
was really good.
Was really, really, really well
so that's
handled.
The feedback we'll be emailing
and
to
we had
Damola.
a great time.
Cool.
A great time.
All right, let's get into today's listeners' food news.
Hey, Juliet and Jacoby. This is Patty from Maryland. My question is about foods that are associated with your name. So the main food that I associate with my name is hamburger patties, and I'm just not a fan of that association. It just kind of grosses me out, even though I don't spell my name
I never thought of that.
The way you would see it on a menu. But my husband's name is Russ, and we happen to have 2 daughters. So his food association is much better, in my opinion. It's with Russ and Daughters in New York.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing.
By the way, I just had to look up that Russ and Daughters is not technically a deli. It's a store, an appetizing store, a quote appetizing store. I've never heard of that. I don't know if you guys have.
I have, yes.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But my question for you is, do you have a food that's associated with your name?
Yes.
And if you could pick what food you'd want to be associated with your name or named after you, what would that be?
She's asking the right people.
Also, just want to say I love listening to you guys, and congratulations on your new family members. And also just really excited that we recently got to hear from Unique Name. Not going to give it. What a thrill that was.
God, Patty.
All right,
Yeah,
guys,
Patty.
Thank you.
Patty's one of us.
Patty's come to the right place.
Yeah, well, I think she knows our answers.
I have a food item named after me. I named it myself, and it's the Juliet.
The Juliet,
Yeah.
of course.
It's a vodka soda splash of pineapple. And I like to be associated with it.
I think a stranger came up to me and was like, I just had a Juliet. I knew exactly what they were
That's
talking
kind of
about.
a deep cut because, as discussed, I don't really drink anymore. But when I drank a lot, it was a Juliet, a vodka soda splash of pineapple. It's still a great drink.
It's a great drink.
Yeah, it goes down real easy.
It does.
You don't feel
put
too bad the
a
next
splash of
day.
pineapple in diesel fuel, and it would taste like pineapple.
Yeah, it's like really perfect.
Have you ever heard of a pineapple bomb?
No.
Fantastic drink as well. It's a Long Island iced tea, but like you swap in Sprite and pineapple.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really good drink.
Okay.
Do you know what mine is?
Yeah, yours is vodka soda splash of grapefruit, the Jacoby.
No, I switched. It's orange now. But I'm going to do what the food item is.
Well,
do you know why I switched? That's a brief story.
Why?
Because oftentimes grapefruit is not used that much in bars. And sometimes if you ask for the old Jacoby, they'll have to open up the little fridge and reach in there and take out that plastic thing. You know, that weird plastic thing with the top. And I'm like, when was the last time that someone did that?
Used this?
Yeah, I'm just like,
but with orange, you're getting a fresh
with
can.
orange, you know you're going to get like, because people order orange drinks all the time. That's why I switched. But Kobe beef, Jacoby beef.
That's a really
That's
good one.
That's a good one, right?
Really good. Yes.
So
love that
Patty,
for you.
and also I do feel for Patty because a hamburger patty is, while delicious, is not something you want like associated with yourself.
I think on the television show Doug, have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, like the animated show Doug.
Yeah, isn't
I'm not
like
that old. Like,
what was her full name? Her name was Patty Mayonnaise. But like I knew her. She had like a Patty food thing.
If you're gonna go animated shows and the word Patty, and you're not gonna mention, oh my God,
Paddington Bear.
Oh my God.
Is this a SpongeBob thing?
Yes, it's a Krabby Patties.
I've never seen SpongeBob.
We've talked about it on this show.
Okay, but I've never seen SpongeBob.
You've never seen SpongeBob?
No, never.
Oh my God.
My kid is a baby.
No, I know, but
I'm too old for it.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Okay.
It makes no sense. No one's too old or too young for SpongeBob.
Well, I've never seen it. I'm not really into animated stuff.
All right. Well, you're coming to the movies with me because they're coming out with the movie soon.
I think I saw the commercial for that right after Demola.
I'm not really into animated stuff either.
Yeah. I don't like cartoons. I'm like, this is fake. Okay.
They're like, the new Star Wars animation series is awesome. I'm like, hey, it's animated.
I'm good.
Out. Yeah,
I'm good.
I don't really like, or like the people that watch like Family Guy and swear by it. I'm just like, no, it's animated.
Well, Patty, thanks for calling.
Thank you so much. I want to hang out with Patty.
Me too. Thanks to our producers today, Mike Wargon and Ronak Nair. We'll be back next week where I probably still will not have seen SpongeBob.